everybody.
Good morning.
This week's parsha is Parsha Re'eh, and in the parsha it talks about Hamakoim Asher Yivcha HaShem, the place that God will choose as His dwelling place, which eventually is referring to Jerusalem, the Temple Mount, where the Beit HaMikdash will eventually be built. So there is the expression in the pasuk was Hamakom, the place. There wasn't a place before then. We had the Mishkan, was also a place. There's a difference. The Mishkan was a traveling temple, and once the Mishkan moved, was packed up, they would take it apart, pack it onto the wagons, and drive to the next spot. Once they drove to the next spot, the first spot is not holy anymore. The place itself is not holy. The Beis HaMikdash, even after it was destroyed, the place itself is holy. And the place itself was holy already even before then, because Hashem sanctified it. But you see that there is a value here that the Beis HaMikdash has, that after the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, that place is still holy. So that's one difference that you see between the Mishkan and the Mikdash. Between the traveling tabernacle, traveling temple, and the temple itself. And the temple itself permeated the place. The place now has value, has holiness. That's number one. Number two, there were different heights in the Beis HaMikdash. You walked in, it was one height. You had to go to the next room, there were steps to go to the next one. And in general, it was on a mountain. It was on a very high place. The Mishkan was on a flat place. The desert is flat. If it wasn't flat, the clouds of glory flattened it all out. So everything was flat. Everything was the same height. When it comes to the Beis HaMikdash, there were different heights. What's going on? So it's explained that in a sense, the Mikdash, the Beis HaMikdash was a much higher level, and that the place itself is holy, and that is expressed by height, that the place itself has different heights. So the question is asked, wait a second, if you really want to look closely and pay attention, so yes, it's true, in the Beis HaMikdash there were different heights. There was the place, there was the doors, you had to go into the Beis HaMikdash, there were steps to go up, and to go down, up to every gate there were steps to go up there. And in general, you had to go up the mountain as an incline. But once you got to the holy, between the holy and the Holy of Holies, which the Holy of Holies is the highest place, there was no steps. It was just a curtain. So from the outside of the holy itself. And then you have Kodesh Kodashim, the Holy of Holies, that the Kohen Gadol went in only once a year, on Yom Kippur, there was no steps. What's going on? If you want to make a whole explanation, there were steps and height and this, everything represents. How come the highest place is at the same height as the place right before that? So explain, the Holy of Holies is beyond height, beyond measurement, beyond limited space of what it is, because the Holy of Holies, as we see inside the Holy of Holies, the ark was there, and it's explained, we may have not seen it, but that's what's explained. It says that the Aron, the ark, took up place and did not take up place at the same time. If you measured half of the side, half of the other side, it was half of the room. You measure the ark, it's another couple of feet. But that's what it was. It was higher than time and space. So over here, there's no reason to express with steps, because it's infinity. It's a whole different expression. So we have this concept within ourselves also. Every yid has a neshama, and the neshama is higher than time and place. Neshama is higher than place, because it could be here and it could be other places eventually. It's higher than time because it stays forever. But this is something that we have to recognize and appreciate, that on one hand it's higher than anything else. It doesn't compare. It's not even in the same level. You need higher, lower, higher. This is a total different experience and level for itself. And we have to try to value that and to understand that we have a tremendous opportunity to tap into that and to do and accomplish tremendous things. May we be zeicha to the coming of Mashiach, and we'll see all this in a revealed way. B'karam mamish. Amen.